Tonight, I'm going to tell you the tale of a man whose name still echoes in the saloons and shadows of the Old West, James Butler, Wild Bill Hickok. Born in Illinois on the 27th of May 1837, Wild Bill became one of the most notorious figures of the frontier, a lawman, gunslinger, scout, gambler, and performer whose life was as wild as the land he rode across. He cut his teeth on the frontier, serving as a lawman in Kansas and Nebraska and earning fame for both his courage and for stories that sometimes stretched farther than his 6-gun. After years of hard living and constant danger, he drifted into the booming mining camp of Deadwood, Dakota Territory in the summer of 1876, a place of gold fever, grit, and men who lived by chance and gunpowder. On the 2nd of August 1876, Wild Bill sat at a poker table in Nuttall and Mann's saloon, later known as Saloon Number 10, playing a hand while the afternoon sun dipped toward night. He wasn't in his usual seat facing the door, a mistake he wouldn't live to regret. Behind him stood Jack McCall, a drunk and failed gambler nursing a grudge. Without warning, McCall pulled out a pistol and fired, striking Wild Bill in the back of the head. He died instantly. The cards in his hand, 2 black aces and 2 black 8s, became forever famous as the dead man's hand, a grim symbol in poker lore of fate and sudden death. Whether the exact cards are fact or legend, the story has endured as one of the most haunting images of the West's violence. Wild Bill's death was quick, but his legend lived on in stories told around campfires, on stages, and in every whisper of wind that rattles a saloon door. Men still speak his name with awe, and with the knowledge that sometimes luck runs out at the turn of a card. And now, friends, sit back and draw a little closer to the fire, because the song you're about to hear carries the smoke, the silence, and the final heartbeat of Wild Bill Hickok himself. A last hand on the table, a legend fading into the dark. Enjoy the story and enjoy the song.
Smoke, late summer 76. Gold dust dreams and tired eyes, luck running razor thin. Wild Bill's hands were shaking low, but his stare was sharp as night. A legend sitting quietly, bedding blood against the light. Sitting with his back turned to the door, but fate don't care for habits, and luck don't keep the score. Aces and 8s on the table tonight, black cards whisper wrong from right. One cold breath, one flash of light. That's how shooter don't. Jack McCall stood broken drunk with a grudge he couldn't drown. One loud crack behind the head and silence hit the town. No last words, no final draw, no chance to turn around. Just a gambler's breath going still as his cards hit the ground. He lived by iron and stories, by courage mixed with lies. Some say he bent the truth a bit, but death don't compromise. The West don't care who's innocent. The West don't ask your name. It deals the hand and watches close, then pulls you from the game. Wind through the cracks, boots on the floor. Every chair's got a shadow facing the door. Aces and eights on the table tonight. Dead man's hand under flickering light. No fast draw saves you from fate. When the West decides it's late, aces and eights sealed his night. Some say luck still lingers where that old saloon once stood. 4 black cards in a dead man's hand, and a 5th one